Today is the day for you girls. We're doing Senju from Tokyo Revengers. Let's check it out. So checking my storyboard, you can see the length. You're going to see exactly where it is, the bang area, and then how it's parted and how the layers are seen on the top. Senju has a part on the side, so we're going to start sectioning the hair on the part, and then we're going to be doing a section all around the perimeter so I can cut that style of bob on her. Now to cut the bangs, I'm going to be doing a very wide section. I'm going to condense it on the center and then carve it. That's going to give me like a little guide. Then I'm going to be twisting it, and then I'm just going to use the razor freeform to cut it. This is going to give me a nice little white arch. Now continue to blend on the sides. Just use the razor and continue a little on the sides. This is a great technique for you guys that want to do a quick bangs and they are just nice and soft. In my opinion, the bangs is the most important part of this style. That's why I started there. Now it's the length after that, and then the layers and the movement on the haircut. So to cut the back area, I'm going to be using the same razor form. Now to cut the back area, what I'm doing is I'm cutting a segment on the section using the razor with the freeform. It's going to give me like a nice jagged section. And then I'm going to continue on both sides. Kind of a little bit oval as well too, so I can get it longer enough on the sides, so it's nice and square. Now continue the line by combing the hair straight down and cut that segment. And then to create the hair that it feathers back a little bit, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be projecting the hair into the sides and cutting to a diagonal back by carving the hair. Now this razor technique is going to give you a very nice finish. If you don't want to use the razor, you can always pull it back in the same area and do a point cutting. You'll get similar effect, but not as much of the razor look. Now cut the same on the other side straight, and then it's going to give you a guide. So now you have a beginning point from the bangs and a point that you ended on the side. So you can push the hair again, diagonal, and carve it on that section. Take your time to check out both sides to make sure it's even. And at this point, I'm done with the perimeter. Very quick. 3 cuts on the back, the bangs, and the 2 sides. Done. My cameraman is saying I'm getting a little hungry, so I'm going to have a little bit of protein shake when I'm watching my video, like you guys do. No, you have some drink or something when you're watching my videos? Oh, by the way, make sure you subscribe to the channel and give it a like, okay? Comb the hair on natural fall exactly where it lays. And I'm going to be looking at the guide that I already created on the perimeter and carve it from the top down on the same area. Just longer passes, and longer passes so I can get more of the graduation. So I'm not staying on the base, I can slice over. It's like you're putting butter into a bread piece. To the center, then do the right, then do the left, or left or right, whatever it works best for you. I love this technique. It's going to give you a really cool finish. As you guys can see, it's very blended on the back. I mean, this mannequin I did, this haircut I did a few months ago, so it's been sitting in there, but you guys can see it's still keeping really nice shape. Follow the same guide and continue the straight line. I'll leave it diagonal forward if you need it, and then kick it out on the round so you can get more round into the point. I love the layers, super cool. Look at the movement and how it moves into the place, really, really cool. Okay, now to blow dry the hair, what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix Glide with clay. Glide is like a really nice styling blow drying lotion, and clay is going to give you that matte finish that it has a little bit extra volume to give me the extra poof that I need on the haircut. Great combination. You don't need a lot, just a little bit. Emulsify nicely onto your hands, and then do a good distribution, starting up from the back, and then just work it on a little bit, meet those 2 ends, and then put a little bit on the roots if you can. To start this kind of blow dries, I like to start on the nape area, so I'm going to work a little bit the back area. You see, it doesn't take a lot of round brushing because of how much shape the haircut has. If you have the right texture on the hair, most likely you don't even need to blow dry the hair. It's going to go naturally into place. For the sides, to give it some more volume, put the brush underneath and push the roots up so I can get some base volume. And then just roll a little bit the brush in, get it under the heat, cool it off a little bit so you can get that shape on the ends. Very natural. This haircut is going to look great if you have an oval face, if you have a heart-shaped face, or a diamond. Now, if your face is kind of round, I will pass on it. To blow dry the ends, I'm going to be using the section I did to cut them, and I'm just going to go diagonal forward in, and then straight forward. Now this is the moment when the hair is dry and I'm going to be tailoring the style. So I'm going to be using a couple of texturizing techniques so you guys can see how I blend it all. So I'm using my 7-inch blades and I'm cutting with this segment of the blade. So I'm just basically cutting a little bit, doing like a little cuts. Cutting and moving, cutting and moving. So you never close with the shears when you're cutting the layers because you make marks. So you go slightly cutting. See, I just basically grab it. I grab the section and just go in the direction, Let me tell you, this is almost impossible to create by creating any angle. You basically have to sculpt the hair by grabbing it and cut it as you go. Nothing like lifting the hair is going to achieve this. Yeah, do some texturizing. Basically, just tapping the hair up or down. Yeah, tapping it inside is going to create that extra texture you need on the haircut, but underneath. By cutting with the shears on the top of the skin and creating that superficial layer that is sitting on top of it, but it's not connected to the whole structure of the haircut, just giving you that illusion. I'll be removing as much as I feel I need it, but without taking too much, because if you know, you can get too thin on the hair as well. Now, using the texturizing shears, I'm going to give a little more texture on the bangs by going on diagonals and then connecting it to the top as well. So this is going to be a great tool to soften the area. Use a little bit of 1821 wax and finish it off. Give it some shape, some pieciness, start the hair into shape. It's going to give you the extra texture and hold that you need it. I love it. Do you see how pieciness the haircut is getting? You know, all those layers that we create now, they're coming alive. Take your time to make it look great. This is when your client is going to be really happy if you take the time to actually show them how to style it, take the time to show them how to use the product, use a little bit of hairspray at the end just to piece them up and get it on place, and make sure it lasts for a while. Now this is starting to look a little more like the picture. I'm loving it. And this is the 360 view. Love the haircut. How you guys do too. Okay, ladies, what do you think? You guys want more haircuts like this? Let me know if in the channel if you guys want any other haircuts like this or for ladies on the comment area. Did I nail it? How do you think? Me and my friend SENJU say, we love you guys. See ya next time. Yeah, I'm not doing that on purpose. I already give out the soda and the desserts.